Okay, everybody, it is Wednesday. If you are on our Facebook page, you know people love sending us pictures to, of course, play dumpster or no dumpster with Dr. Lori. Good morning, my friend. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Well, I'm very well, actually. And you know what? Still the season for kind of, maybe sticking with the New Year's resolutions. Maybe you're cleaning things out. I mean, I'm trying to keep that momentum going. I don't think I'm alone based on the items that people have been sending in, right?
No, I think not. And remember, you're only about 2 weeks from Valentine's Day. So don't be surprised if, friends and family, lovers are looking through your jewelry box. So you might want to see
Ooh,
what's in there too, right? Because you might
good
need some new
call.
jewelry.
Good call. By the way, if you put us together, we look like a Valentine's Day card, I feel like.
We do. Little pink and red today.
Hey, what's our first item that we're going to see if it's above the $50 mark, of course, that we play each and every week?
Here we go. So this piece is a nice one that's been sent in by, of course, one of our viewers. And this one is made in Taiwan. It's imported by Rosenthal Netter. It's a ceramic cool smoker. So this particular piece dates from, do you see it? This particular, yeah, dates from the 1980s. It's in good condition. What do you think?
Interesting. At first, I didn't see like the smoker element, but now I'm on board. What size are we talking? I mean, is it just kind of a statue to sit around? Is it a loner, or is there like others out there?
No, that's the only one. It's very typical of the 80s with that sort of black and white and red color scheme.
Yeah.
This one is about 10 inches tall. And so if you
Okay.
think of sort of an oversized cookie jar, but it's supposed to just be an object to art, right? So just an accessory piece hanging around the living room.
I don't know whether
Not
it's
easy.
$50. I'm an 80s girl, so I think I would hold on to it, but I think I'd probably say for our purposes, it's not hitting the $50. Am I right?
It's worth $75 actually.
I am not right.
Yeah,
I
but a
don't
lot of
know.
people are actually looking for the 80s. Remember, when you get to that 50-year cycle, that's the 1970s, but you get that 40, 50-year cycle, a lot of those trends start coming back.
You know what's just hit me, Dr. Lori? We've been doing this show for 9 years now, and I know, you've been a part of this show since the early years. I feel like we've really seen the decade change where it used to be all the mid-century modern and then the 70s. Now here we are talking the 80s. Look how long we've gone back, Dr. Lori. We're
doing it. That's right. We're doing it. Vintage is just getting extended, right?
Vintage is in the 80s. I'm going to struggle with that for a while, but let's see this next item.
How about this one? An Ansonia, Connecticut kit clock. I call it a kit clock because actually the works come in a box with pieces of the case, and then you put the case together as if you were making a kit, making it from a kit. It's from the early 1900s. It's made in Ansonia, Connecticut, which was along the Connecticut shoreline. Some of the most prominent late 19th and early 20th century clockmakers were established there. It's turned wood, pieces of turned wood that are then glued together by, Uncle Wilbur in the workshop. It's called the Tivoli style because it represents the architecture of that part of Italy, Tivoli.
I have a Uncle Wilbur in the family that's in the 90s, so I appreciate it. You said the Uncle Wilbur element.
Yep.
Dr. Lori, I mean, I feel like a clock, a kit could go to the craft side of things that we've talked about, let alone the age. I'm going to say this one's a no dumpster.
That one's a no dumpster at $175. Very good.
Hey, okay, redeem myself. Let's see here. Tiebreaker. What's our final item for the day?
How about this one? An El Cherry purse. It has a round ball handle looking like tiger's eye, the coloration only. Those are plastic round balls, not actual tiger's eye. The purse is also a composite material, and it's marked on the interior, so you know that you have the actual authentic maker's mark as well. And look for that when you're looking at vintage purses. I authenticate a lot of vintage handbags and purses. And remember, there are knockoffs out there, but this one is the real thing.
Oh, that there are, but I'm digging this one. I got to tell you, the color scheme and stuff, I'm definitely holding on to that one. That's a no-brainer in my opinion.
No brainer, no dumpster, 250 bucks.
Hey, look
Nice.
at that. Good stuff, Dr. Lori. Well, of course, we want to make sure our viewers know how they can play along. Go to our Facebook page, upload those pictures. And the moral of today, 80s, yes, considered vintage. I'm holding on to that one for a while. Dr. Lori, good to see you.
Thank you. Have a good week.